Hello and welcome to Rainbow Aura Divination. My name is Kerry. Tonight I will be having a Dowsing Rod Spirit Q&A session where I ask questions that have been submitted using my Google form. If you have any questions that you would like me to ask the Dowsing Rods, you will find the link to my Google form down below in the video description. Also, if you find that you are enjoying my video or that you find yourself coming back over and over again, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Also, don't forget to leave a comment down below. I love hearing from everyone. Now, before I get started, there's just a little bit of housekeeping that needs to be done. And now that's done, we can find out who we're connecting with tonight and who will be helping us. If you are here with me and you are willing to answer questions, can you please cross the rods for yes? Thank you. Can you please open both rods for no? Oh, if we can open them just a little bit more. Thank you so much. If you can please come back to neutral. Thank you. Am I speaking with Archangel Uriel? Yes, thank you. I thought so. Thank you so much for coming to help us tonight. Can you please point in the direction of your energy? Thank you so much. And if you can please come back to neutral. Thank you. All right, we'll get into these questions. Can an archangel be a person's guardian angel? No, thank you. Is an archangel's role to watch over and protect a wider community rather than a single individual? Yes, thank you. Will retired US Air Force serviceman Jacob Barber's recent exclusive interview aired on News Nation, coupled with footage of the retrieval of an egg-shaped extraterrestrial spacecraft, catalyze further disclosures of extraterrestrial encounters and UAP sightings? Yes, thank you. Are retired US Air Force serviceman Jacob Barber's claims of working in a US government program that recovered a spacecraft of extraterrestrial origin true? Yes, thank you. Will retired US Air Force serviceman Jacob Barber's recent interview aired on News Nation, coupled with footage of the retrieval of an egg-shaped extraterrestrial spacecraft, elevate public awareness of advanced technologies and ultimately accelerate humanity's path towards a higher state of consciousness on Earth in this physical reality? Oh, if we can go back to neutral, was that a sort of? Yes, thank you. Maybe will Jacob Barber's recent interview elevate public awareness of advanced technologies? Yes, thank you. And maybe will Jacob Barber's recent interview not really accelerate humanity's path towards a higher state of consciousness, but it will contribute to helping humanity reach a higher state of consciousness on Earth in this physical reality? Yes, thank you. Is there a team with psychic abilities known as the psionics that assist the US government of summoning extraterrestrial spacecraft on Earth in this physical reality? Yes, thank you. Are Dr. Stephen Greer's claims of having had an encounter with extraterrestrials as a young man true? Yes, thank you. When experiencing his encounter with extraterrestrials as a young man, was Dr. Stephen Greer invited to an extraterrestrial spacecraft? Yes, thank you. Was Dr. Stephen Greer teleported to the extraterrestrial spacecraft using a portal or wormhole? No, thank you. Was Dr. Stephen Greer teleported to the extraterrestrial spacecraft in a way that is similar to quantum teleportation? Yes, thank you. Are there drones or unmanned aircrafts spraying parasites in the skies over locations in the United States, on Earth in this physical reality? No, thank you. Are drones used to spray pesticides and other treatments to crops, weeds, and pests across many locations in the United States? Yes, thank you. And just to confirm, the pesticides and other treatments being sprayed by drones across many locations in the United States are not being operated with the intention to harm the human population of the United States on Earth in this physical reality? Yes, thank you. Are airplanes used to spray chemtrails into the air to make people sick? No, thank you. Are any types of contrails, also known as condensation trails, a deliberate release of chemical or biological agents into the atmosphere? No, thank you. Have there been any true sightings of extraterrestrial spacecraft flying in the vicinity of Pensacola Beach, Florida, in this physical reality? Yes, thank you. Is there a UFO or UAP located off the coast of Pensacola, Florida, on Earth in this physical reality? Yes, thank you. Are there any secret underground cities in the United States on Earth in this physical reality? Sort of, thank you. Maybe are there any underground cities in the United States on Earth in this physical reality? Yes, thank you. But they're not secret? Yes, thank you. Do vegetables and fruits have less vitamins than they used to have? Yes, thank you. Was Count of Saint Germain the founder of the Rosicrucian order? Yes, thank you. Did Count of Saint Germain really turn some metals into gold on Earth in this physical reality? Yes, thank you. Did Count of Saint Germain really die in the year 1784 on Earth in this physical reality? More complicated. Thank you. Will the paintings painted by Count of Saint Germain be revealed in the next 10 years on Earth in this physical reality? Yes, thank you. Is it true that there is a field in the spirit realm where souls sleep waiting to be resurrected for the eternal life as claimed by the teachings of Ramtha? No, thank you. Is what is described in the Tibetan Book of Death accurate with regards to our transition to the other side? Sort of, thank you. Is what is described in the Tibetan Book of Death an accurate depiction of the visions and experiences that occurred during the intermediate state between death and rebirth? No, thank you. In spirituality or philosophy, when people refer to it, are they talking about a sense of interconnectedness, a universal consciousness, or a higher power that transcends the individual self? Yes, thank you. Is serving God or the divine the best way to realize it? Sort of, thank you. Is meditation the best way to realize it? Yes, thank you. To realize God, the self, or our divine nature, should a person try to connect to it as often as they can? Sort of, thank you. Maybe to realize God, the self, or our divine nature, should a person try to meditate as often as they can? Sort of, thank you. Is bhakti yoga, sorry if I pronounce that wrong, the best way to serve the divine? No, thank you. Is there a best way to serve the divine? No, thank you. Maybe does it depend on the individual? Yes, thank you. Does American political scientist and parapsychologist Courtney Brown have the psychic ability of remote viewing? Yes, thank you. Has Courtney Brown ever connected and communicated with extraterrestrials while using the psychic ability of remote viewing? No, thank you. Maybe has Courtney Brown ever connected with the residual energies of extraterrestrials while using the psychic ability of remote viewing? Yes, thank you. Has Courtney Brown ever used the psychic ability of remote viewing to remotely view the planet Mars? Yes, thank you. Has Courtney Brown ever used the psychic ability of remote viewing to travel to Mars in a time where it was fully inhabited by intelligent extraterrestrials? Yes, thank you. Has Courtney Brown ever used the psychic ability of remote viewing to travel to Mars in a time where it was fully inhabited by intelligent extraterrestrials in this physical reality? Yes, thank you. Are the Greys a benevolent extraterrestrial species? Yes, thank you. Can the extraterrestrial species known as the Greys communicate telepathically in a collective consciousness or group mind? Yes, thank you. Will Earth's first United Nations sanctioned contact with extraterrestrials be with the extraterrestrial species Courtney Brown refers to as the Martians in this physical reality? Oh. No, thank you. You almost responded with a yes. Okay, maybe I might just ask that one more time just to be sure. Will Earth's first United Nations sanctioned contact with extraterrestrials be with the extraterrestrial species Courtney Brown refers to as the Martians in this physical reality? No, thank you. Has Courtney Brown ever connected with Jesus and Buddha? Yes, thank you. Was that a yes? Yes, thank you. Has Courtney Brown ever connected and communicated with Jesus or Buddha when using the psychic ability of remote viewing? Yes, thank you. Is Jesus an advanced alien or extraterrestrial as claimed by Courtney Brown? No, thank you. Is Buddha an advanced alien or extraterrestrial as claimed by Courtney Brown? No, thank you. Are Courtney Brown's claims of a malevolent extraterrestrial species influencing global geopolitics on Earth in this physical reality true? Yes, thank you. Are Courtney Brown's claims of a benevolent extraterrestrial species remaining passive to avoid escalating conflict in this physical reality true? Yes, thank you. Is there a struggle between a benevolent and malevolent extraterrestrial species that involves Earth in this physical reality? No, thank you. Is there an extraterrestrial species that is benevolent and remaining passive to avoid escalating conflict between themselves and a malevolent extraterrestrial species in this physical reality? Yes, thank you. And does that involve Earth? Or sort of. Is that right? Sort of, thank you. Can the sun's variable nature negatively affect human behavior in a way that there is an increase in violent behaviors on Earth in this physical reality? Yes, thank you. Can higher temperatures contribute towards feelings of irritability, aggression, and depression in some humans? Yes, thank you. Is the real Sean Combs currently at Metropolitan Detention Center, or MDC, in Brooklyn, New York, in this physical reality? Yes, thank you. Did Jay-Z participate in the criminal activities that Sean Diddy Combs is currently incarcerated for in this physical reality? Yes, thank you. Was Beyonce a witness of any of the crimes committed by Sean Diddy Combs? Yes, thank you. Was Beyonce a witness of any of the crimes committed by Jay-Z? Sort of, thank you. Was Jennifer Lopez a witness of any of the crimes committed by Sean Diddy Combs? Yes, thank you. Was Jennifer Lopez a witness of any of the crimes committed by Jay-Z? Yes, thank you. Were the crimes that were witnessed by Jennifer Lopez crimes that Sean Diddy Combs is currently incarcerated for in this physical reality? Yes, thank you. And just to confirm, was that a yes? Yes, thank you. Were the crimes that were witnessed by Beyonce crimes that Sean Combs or Sean Diddy Combs is currently incarcerated for? Yes, thank you. Can a person talk to a spirit or non-physical entity using the generative artificial intelligence chatbot called ChatGPT? No, thank you. Can ChatGPT make it seem like you are communicating with a spirit or non-physical entity because it can mimic human responses? Yes, thank you. Can fluoride prevent tooth decay? Yes, thank you. Can fluoride also reverse early tooth decay? Yes, thank you. If I were to set my intentions to connect and communicate with God prior to holding a dowsing rod session, would God be able to help answer questions just like other higher beings that have assisted with answering questions during my dowsing rod sessions? Yes, thank you. Do all humans have a quantum, twin, or double in an alternate or parallel universe? Yes, thank you. Did the Roswell incident, where debris was recovered in 1947, involve an extraterrestrial spacecraft? No, thank you. Was the debris uncovered in 1947 in Roswell, New Mexico, debris from a high altitude weather balloon? Yes, thank you. Can an extraterrestrial spacecraft camouflage itself in the clouds in this physical reality? Yes, thank you. Can an extraterrestrial spacecraft camouflage itself in the clouds in a way that it is undetectable by human technology? Yes, thank you. Are there any extraterrestrial species that can breathe oxygen? Yes, thank you. Is it true that there are 5 different races of humans on Earth in this physical reality? No, thank you. If a person were to steal from another, can the person that has had items stolen communicate with the guardian angel of the perpetrator to help recover their stolen items? No, thank you. Maybe can a person ask their spirit team to connect with another person's spirit team? Yes, thank you. And could a person ask their spirit team to connect with another person's spirit team to try to recover stolen items? No, thank you. Maybe can a person's spirit team not convince a person to return stolen items because everyone has free will? Yes, thank you. So it would have to be the perpetrator's choice to return the stolen items. Yes, thank you. And so even a guardian angel could not influence a person to return stolen items. Yes, thank you. And that is because of free will. Yes, thank you. Is Archangel Metatron God's favorite archangel? No, thank you. That was a big no. Does God have a favorite archangel? No, thank you. Can Archangel Metatron's singing create new angelic hosts? No, thank you. Is Archangel Metatron the highest ranking archangel? Sort of, thank you. Is Archangel Metatron one of the highest ranking archangels? Yes, thank you. Whoop, we're locked together. Whoop. Is Archangel Metatron the closest angel to God? Yes, thank you. But Archangel Metatron is not the closest angel to Source? Yes, thank you. Can a timeline shift cause chaos on Earth in this physical reality? No, thank you. Can a timeline shift make everything seem chaotic? Yes, thank you. Can a timeline shift often make everything seem chaotic because changes, whether it is positive or negative, can be hard and complicated? Yes, thank you. Can a human's physical body be immortal on Earth in this physical reality? No, thank you. Can garlic really work to drive away bad energy or bad spirits? Yes, thank you. All right. That was my final question for today's session. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Archangel Uriel, for helping to answer our questions. If you have any questions that you would like me to ask the Dowsing Rods, you will find the link to my Google form down below in the video description. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If you have any personal questions that you would like me to ask the Dowsing Rods, you can find me on Instagram, follow me and DM me, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. usual. Don't forget to leave a comment below, and I will see you next time on Rainbow Aura Divination.